Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. And this is another story time video. But first and foremost, thank God that we all have woke up this morning. And also, too, Grand Rising. I know a lot of y'all is up early this morning, getting ready for church, getting ready to give the good Lord praise. Me personally, I'm not a church goer. I haven't been to church in a long time, but I do believe in God, though. Just because you don't go to church every Sunday, it doesn't mean that you're a bad person. I'm not a bad person at all. You know what I mean? But I do believe in God. And it's not all churches, but like I said, there's some evil stuff that be going down in some of these churches and some of these preachers. Some of the stuff that these preachers be doing is not even godly. Like, instead of them being more like a preacher, they're more like a pimp. But anyway, I was just wanting to chat with y'all. This is a story time of mine. So yeah, this is during the time when the you know what was still going around. I don't even know if I can even say the word because you know how these platforms do. You know how YouTube does. They'll like remove your video if you say like the name of the actual disease, but this is a story time. This is a story time of mine. So I had got sick with the you know what, but the thing about it is that I beat it. I beat it. Like with God's help, I ended up beating it. So here's the story time. So one day at work, you know, I show up at work, I show up to the 9 to 5, and somebody at work is like sick with the you know what. So they're like sick, and what happens is that they end up leaving early, and then it's like when they left, like after I had finished my shift, I go home and I feel just fine. I feel okay, but then it's like over the weekend, my throat started to get a little scratchy. Yeah, my throat started sounding scratchy, and then like later on, like like I had found out that there was a few other people that had ended up getting sick with the you know what too. So yeah, so my throat was scratchy. I ended up having a sore throat, and then it's like later on I had went to the doctor to go get checked to see if I, had the you know what at all. And like I went to go get checked, and then it's like days later they told me that I ended up having the you know what. Yeah, the you know what. You know what I'm talking about. CVID. CVID. I don't think I can say the whole word because you know how these platforms do, but I found out that I had CVID, so yeah, I was like really sick. Like I had, my throat was sore. I mean, I was like miserable. I was fatigued. Had a little headache. Like I was, yeah, like I was sick, and I had found out that I had to quarantine for like 5 days, and that's what I did. I quarantined for 5 days. I ate me a lot of fruits. I drank a lot of orange juice, just to defeat it. And I was taking it easy, but you see, yeah, like I wasn't like at the time I wasn't even really uploading videos on YouTube consistently like I was due to the fact that I had called CVID. But yeah, so I quarantined for 5 days. I take it easy. I relax. I lay down on the couch. And then after I quarantined for those 5 days, I started to feel better. So I quarantined for a total of 5 days, went back to the doctor to go get checked out, and I get the results back saying that I don't have it anymore, saying that I'm negative for the you know what. I defeated it. I beat it. You know what I mean? With all God's help, I ended up defeating it, but Yeah, and that's the thing about it. I have allergies and I have sinuses, but other than that, I rarely get sick. I rarely get sick. See, I mean, the pandemic, it was a way for the government to see if they could like control people, but I'm not gonna sit back and say that the you know what wasn't a real thing, because it was. I had ended up getting sick with it too, but I ended up defeating it. I ended up beating it with all God's help. Yeah, with all God's help, I ended up defeating it. Yeah, with all God's help, I ended up surviving from it. Like, but yeah, but the government wanted to find a way to like try to control us, because it kind of didn't really add up for the you know what to start all the way in China, and then all of a sudden out of the blue it came all the way down here to America. That didn't really make a whole lot of sense, but yeah, it was just the government's way to control us. But other than that, the you know what, it is a real thing. It was a real thing. But yeah, quarantine, when I had to quarantine for those 5 days, I had got 100%. But it's like I was like really sick. I had drunk me plenty of orange juice just to get healed up, just to feel better, just to get cured. And I mean, I got cured by quarantining, by doing quarantine for those 5 days. But yeah, yeah, that's a story time of mine. Cause like I said, I mean, being a YouTuber, being a content creator, this right here can definitely change your life. Life is not all about wake up, go to work, come home, eat, sleep, repeat. But at the end of the day, as individuals, we do what we gotta do, but it's not like you have to be satisfied with that. You don't have to accept that as your life. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. But yeah, I just wanted to share this video with y'all, chat with y'all, do another story time of mine. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all.